You're new. I haven't seen you before. Where did you come from?
Oh, hello. I think I was made in this kitchen. Wait, who are you?
The name's Canada. But back to you. Where are you really from? Oh, I know. I bet you're from Hong Kong.
What do you mean? I was made here in this kitchen.
Might I interject?
And who are you?
I can't believe you even have to ask that question. I mean, look at me. I'm clearly British, and your real and first true point of origin is from Great Britain, just like me.
Wait, Great Britain?
Yes, Great Britain, the greatest empire there ever was, where the sun never sets.
The sun never sets. But what about those rumors that it rains?
Please don't interrupt. You may look a little strange now, but I'll be damned if your origins aren't actually from the UK. It all started in the 1920s when, after a tiny and rather little insignificant opium war, British colonial influence began shaping Cantonese cuisine, thus introducing the egg tart. Your ancestors, little one, began as a delicious British classic custard tart.
Am I from Britain then? But I feel like I'm different.
Well, you don't have any cinnamon on you, so, like the people who inhabit my glorious isle, you're rather bland and pale. You're also still a bit warm. Where I come from, we cool you down and wait for you to become the perfect temperature.
Perfect.
I couldn't help but overhear. You do know that the world existed before the British Empire, right?
Wait, it did?
I think I know where you're actually from, fellow egg tart. You might not have that beautiful brulee top like I do, but you are based off of the pastéis de nata from sunny Portugal.
Hold up. I've never even been to Portugal. Like any good Vancouverite, I was literally baked like 5 minutes ago. What are pastéis de nata?
Pastéis de nata was the fluffy pastry from your real ancestors, invented centuries ago by the blessed Catholic sisters of the Hieronymus Monastery in order to raise money. This sacred pastry knowledge was then brought to Macau following its colonization by Portugal. And how could Hong Kong ever say no once we arrived on the scene?
Hold on a minute. What about the Englishman, Andrew Stow? Or should I say, Lord Stow? Lord Stow of the famed Lord Stow's Bakery from Macau. He popularized the egg tart, which, like grunge and Pokemon, was a big craze in the 1990s.
You know nothing! It was using our recipe. Your Lord Stout was actually just fashioning Portuguese-style egg tarts. Emphasis on fashioned. He was inspired by a trip to my lands, and he's not even a lord. Psh, you're only popular now, egg tart, because Stowe wanted you to be. Marketing. That's all you are.
Are you calling me a marketing scheme?
I mean, I'm not denying it.
You're all wrong. Portuguese and English tarts are totally different from what you are, which is a Chinese egg tart. You were brought over by Western colonial influences in Guangdong and then changed and popularized in dim sum restaurants.
Wait, so I am a product of Western influences?
Western like Canada, am I right? Hey!
No, you were inception to fit the Chinese customers' way of life. It was the Chinese people who ate and still eat all these egg tarts, and the Chinese migrants who have spread these recipes to Singapore, Vancouver, and beyond. Who will be the first people eating egg tarts on Mars? That's right, the People's Republic.
Wait, back up. Who are you and what are you going on about?
I'm the Bao, your real ancestor. These guys here don't know what they're steaming about.
So first I was British, or Portuguese or something, and now I'm apparently also Chinese? I just know I was baked in this kitchen.
Impossible. Your origins are clearly English. It was your starting point. We took over Hong Kong, and they learned about tart pastries from us.
Oh, false! We colonized Macau, right next to Hong Kong, and that is how the idea for the egg tart was passed. The Chinese, and most probably the English, bastardized the original recipe. The English always do.
Rubbish.
Chinese migration, history, and consumption, as it evolved in Hong Kong, is what made you who you are. Who do you think eats you the most? That's right, the Chinese. You are a Chinese food.
You wouldn't even have known about our beautiful pastéis de nata if we did not take over Macau.
Don't be so sure the credit goes to you. I'm not even going to listen to you anymore.
Oh, come on. Make up your mind. Where are you really from?
Wait. Don't listen to these idiots.
Okay, not this again. Where are you guys even coming from?
Why, Tsleil? It's me, Milk Tea. You and me, we are our own unique stuff. We are the best, the perfect ham cha combination. It's our Hong Kong shores. There you became the egg tarts that everyone loves today. China may be a big influence, but we made ourselves.
You made yourselves? Are you kidding me?
No,
You
Don't be
wouldn't be
giving me
anything
all this
without
rubbish.
Cantonese.
I'm so done with
dim
this.
sum.
Portuguese came over to Macau. You got all your class. You got all of your styles from us. Now Trump's coming to Macau.
Bow
Macau
down to
great
your
again.
true ancestors.
Trump
had an
can
armada.
get there any day and make
Kind of
Macau
so many
great
countries.
again.
Everyone's fighting over who they think I am, but I just want to be me. I know I kind of look Portuguese, but I also have some British flavors, and I'm also fitted for Chinese tastes. Who am I?
What ails you, my friend? You look like you're going through an existential crisis.
Somebody asked me where I'm from. All I know is that I was made in this kitchen, but apparently that wasn't a good enough answer. Where are you from?
You can call me Rocky, and you should stop worrying. Look at me. My origins hardly have any bearing on what I am today.
What do you mean?
My history has been capitalized and twisted by colonial powers in economics. Sometimes I'm green, then I'm black, then I'm oolong, never coming from the same place twice. What does it matter where I started at? People, objects, and ideas have been moving around for over a millennia. That is what my wise seafool Henry has taught me.
Henry?
Henry.
I have multiple origins. Why do people care so much about where I'm really from? What would Henry say?
I don't know. I would have to WhatsApp him first. But I think it's because people want to belong to something, especially when larger powers want to take that something away. And of course, they want to eat and drink things that they feel reinforce who they are. But the food shouldn't make you. You make the food.
I mean, technically the baker made me, but people eat egg tarts because they want to reaffirm their cultural...
No. People eat egg tarts because they are delicious. But since egg tarts arrived in Hong Kong, people just can't get enough of you. To them, you're a proud symbol of intangible cultural heritage and a local culinary tradition. Plus, promoting you as fundamentally Hong Kong sure makes tourists buy a lot of you.
So regardless of where I'm actually from, promoting my authenticity to a certain place is good for business and culture?
Now you're getting it. I'm going to go for a nice long sleep. I'll leave you alone to have your big dramatic conclusion.
English, Portuguese, Chinese, Hong Kong. It sounds like I am all of these things, but then perhaps not any of these things at all. And to answer the question is to fit into somebody else's limited idea and perspective. Why does it matter what some Canadian mug thinks? I am my own egg tart. The food doesn't make me. I make the food.